Hello YouTube, welcome to Boomer Mafia. In this video I'm going to be installing a couple of heated seat kits that, from Rostra. That's the kit number right here. It comes with everything you'll need. And I'm going to be installing that on Toyota Tacoma seats. The kit comes with everything you need. You'll get the heating pads for the back and the seat, as well as a couple of connectors that allow you to get into the main harness over here, as well as a pretty nice switch that fits perfectly into the Toyota Tacoma center dash. Never done upholstery work myself, so this is going to be a first for me. I'll see what kind of tips I can come up with and post them as part of this video and report on how the project went all about. Pretty good right there. I don't think there's anything else to do. seats finished and ready to go back into the truck. I would say the job is not that difficult. If you're shy in doing it, don't think about it. It's a very easy do-it-yourself job. Doesn't take a lot of skill. It's a learning process mostly. Take your time, learn how the seat is made, undo it, put the pads back in following the instructions from Rostra, and put the stuff back in, and it looks pretty good. So let's go take care of the electrical next. All right, here's the electrical work. The seats are out, obviously, so that makes it a lot easier. I removed the center console because all the cables are gonna go right through the center console. Here's the cable, power cable for the seats, and they match the length of the original cables for the seat belt and the airbag, right? Both of them go through the center, and then they're gonna go right through the center and feed in the middle of this thing. So they're gonna go through there, and the switches are going to be installed right here, right? There's the left-hand switch, the right-hand switch, okay? And the power heads for the Rostras are right here. They're sitting right here. Probably the most difficult part of the job was feeding these leads so that they would come out of this hole because there's not a lot of room. I did have to remove the radio and loosen up this trim over here. Not a big deal, just kind of pop it right out along with the stereo, and you're ready to go. So let's go ahead and finish this job. The thing left to do is to find a good ground, and there's plenty. So I'm going to use this as a ground right here. So that should be plenty good for a ground. And for the power leads, I'm just going to tap into the fuse box over there by the main panel, by the footwell driver's side. Should not be a big deal. And it'll also give me a chance to clean this thing. It's a lot of dirt accumulated over the last 8 years. So we're on the home stretch now. I'll go ahead and finish the wiring. If there's anything important, I'll document it. But other than that, if you're comfortable doing electrical work, this is not that difficult. The hardest thing is probably just removing the center console and the radio. Plenty of videos on how to do that stuff anyway. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. All right, so for the electrical connections, I just got a couple of added circuits. There's one right here, it's a 10 amp, and there's another one here, it's a 10 amp. These two wires are gonna come off, and I'm just gonna bundle them together. Once they get bundled together, I'm gonna run them behind it, all the way to the center console, and they're gonna come down here. Pretty easy job. The only thing I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna use some of this cloth tape. You can get this on Amazon. This cloth tape is gonna allow me to bundle the wires together so they're just not hanging loose. So let's go ahead and route that wiring, and we'll finish the installation in the center. Well, here we are inside the cabin. Project is complete. Everything is working okay. There's the two switches installed in the center console. You can see both of them are hot, and the dash light is operational too. I hooked it up to the light that comes from this thing here. Unfortunately, it's a reverse, so I just hooked it up to the positive side, and that just basically makes it a go. So it's always going to be greenish like that. It's not going to come down in intensity. That's okay. I don't mind. I would rate this project in a scale of 1 to 5. I would rate it a 2 in terms of difficulty. Anyone can do it with have some basic skills and some basic tools. It is just time consuming. I would say it's about 8 hours from end to end to complete this project. So if you are thinking about doing this and you don't think you're going to be able to do it, I would say you can do it. You know, don't be shy about it. The units are really good. Let me see if I can take a temperature reading over here by my seat. Let's see. It says 82 degrees. Oh, let me get rid of the cable. 90 degrees. That's pretty good right there. I found the units online for about $100 a piece. I think it's well worth it. The improvement to the comfort inside the cabin is incredible, to have heated seats. Actually, right now, mine is getting a little toasty, so I'm going to turn the temperature down just so that I don't scald my back here, but it is pretty hot. So again, if you're thinking about doing this, I encourage you to do it. Don't be shy about it. It's not difficult. It's just time consuming. I would say it is a learning process. You know, learning how to take a seat apart and put it back together is a learning process. There's a good video in the Rostra website, you know, or the Rostra. If you look it up, I'll put a link in the description where you can learn how to do this job. You know, it's not that hard. So with that in mind, this is the end of this project. Very happy with it. Highly recommend it. And we'll talk to you later.